You guys are gonna hate me for this. Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and others with some fun in this video? This is my confession video, and my buddy Doruk here.
What's up, people?
And yeah, as I said in the intro, you guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but I actually bought Sun and Moon. I bought the games. All right here.
I really want to know how you actually feel deep down when you say that, say those words out loud.
Okay, so see, here's the thing. I'm gonna give you guys, like this is actually our second time trying to record this. It's the first time I fucked up my video. So Doruk actually had a story to say, right?
Yeah. So, when I was a bit younger, a friend and me were going crazy over Call of Duty. We were huge FPS fans, and we used to play the shit out of them. Like, we actually played Black Ops 1 almost an hour every day at least. And then the game started going south a little bit. I didn't really enjoy the newer games. And then, just as a reasonable person would do, I did not buy the sequels. So
that story, right, just made me feel worse because I still don't give a crap about these games. I still don't. I bought freaking Sun and Moon. Like, okay, so let me explain the whole situation, right? When about a couple, like 3 years ago or so, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you already know this story. But a couple of years ago, I was talking where I don't know if it was in a video or I know for a fact I said it in one of the live streams. I always talked about Game Freak and the fact that I loved Pokemon and all this other stuff, and that I survived Gen 4, and then I never thought that, you know, I could ever dislike Pokemon. Like, I literally said Game Freak could do whatever they want to the franchise, and I was still gonna buy their products. I was still gonna watch the show. I stopped playing the card game because I never saw an incentive. I never went out anywhere to do anything with the card game, so that's why I stopped that. But even now, like, I have the trading card game on my computer, and Doruk is supposed to be helping me learn, but he hasn't done that yet. But the point is, Pokemon, like, for some reason, anything Pokemon I can't say no to. X and Y was a huge disappointment. I still consider them probably the worst games in the entire franchise, which is a shocker for me because I hate Gen 4 with a passion. I hate Diamond and Pearl Platinum so much, and like
that burns my heart, man.
I know, Doruk. I apologize. I know it hurts you, but like I never thought that a Pokemon game could get worse than that. And then X and Y came out, and I was like, what the hell is this garbage? Like it just boggles my mind that there actually is a game that's worse than Gen 4. And when I say Gen 4, I know that there's a lot of people that go, oh, the Hard Gold, Soul Silver remakes and blah 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 blah. I don't consider that Gen 4. I consider that remakes of Gen 2. So I see them as part of the Gen 2 storyline. That's how I divide it. That's how I divide it. And like when I made my generation, like ranking the generation games and all that stuff, that's how I rank them. Like Gen 1 goes with the remakes, Gen 2 goes with the remakes, Gen 3 goes with the remakes, and eventually when the Gen 4 remakes come out, they can be the saving grace to Gen 4. I want those games to come out because I want to like Gen 4 because so many people love that generation. They love those games, and I just never gave a crap about them. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, because of X and Y's handling of their own game and the fact that it was a huge drop-off after Gen 5, I still consider Gen 5 the best generation by none. Even though Gen 3 is my favorite, I do objectively think that Gen 5 is the best. ORAS, I enjoyed ORAS just because it was Hoenn and it did feel like fresh again. There was a lot of new things and all that stuff. I was at that point saying, well, okay, whatever. Pokemon just can't do no wrong. And then the first trailer for Sun and Moon came out, and I was like, what the hell is this garbage? Right? This was the first time in history that I did not give a rat's ass about any of the starters. Gen 6 was a little shaky, don't get me wrong. I still to this day hate the Froakie line. Completely despise it. back then I was Team Fennekin. Like it took me a couple hours, but I literally just was Team Fennekin
Couple
all the
hours.
way. And shut up. And then over time I started liking Chespin, but I still liked one of the starters. I still have yet to give a damn about. I like the first trailer said it. I did not like any of the starters. I didn't care for Rowlet. I didn't care for Linton. And I didn't care for Poplio. Don't worry, Dorg. We'll get to that in a second. So I didn't care for any of the starters, and I was like, and I didn't care for what was going on, and I don't like the legendaries, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually gonna be the first time I don't buy a Pokemon game, and that right there, I set a goal for myself. I wanted to go against what I had said 3 years ago, where Game Freak can do anything they want to the franchise, and I can't say no, right? I set that as a goal for myself. I was like, these games look stupid. I don't want them. And then over the course of time, more trailers came out, more information came out, and they looked even stupider. And I hated them even more. I was like, these games are just terrible. I do not want this ever. And like, I know a lot of my fans, a lot of you guys that are watching this video, we're probably like, this guy's just, like, I know one person in particular, but he's always calling me out on this shit on Twitter and everywhere. You guys literally like to call me out. I was like, that's not that bad, you're nitpicking and blah, 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 blah. But you need to understand, this is the first time in my life I can nitpick a Pokemon game before it's released. Right? I'm seeing it objectively. I'm not, like, fanboying over it. Like, I'm actually, oh my gosh, this is... It was like a proud achievement for me. Like I wish I like had a plaque somewhere saying I was able to nitpick the fuck out of the games, like just somewhere on my wall. But I don't have that. That's besides the point. So like that's literally how it went all the way to its release date. And then the Friday of its release came out. I got up that morning. I wasn't even thinking about the games. And then I did everything. I got in my car and I drove to work. Nothing new. It was just a normal day. I wasn't thinking about the games. I wasn't concerned about the games. I didn't do anything for the games. I usually pre-order the games. That's literally how I've always done. And when it's any game, not just Pokemon, any game, I like to pre-order them because I don't like to take chances and like risk not being able to buy it. I didn't do any of that. I honestly didn't give a shit. I got to work. I was sitting there right there. I had nothing to do for a little bit. I went on YouTube for a little bit, and then I saw Shofu uploaded his first episode of Sun and Moon. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting in the games anyway, so like, what the hell does it matter to me if I watch I watch a playthrough. And I watched the whole episode and all this stuff, and then like over the course of the day, I was like, and I remember because my best friend, right, my best friend in the whole world, he told me he was gonna get the games, and he hates Pokemon. Like flat out, like this man used to, bother me and like call me out and do all this other shit because I still liked Pokemon. That's the type of person he like. Look, like I get it. He likes the other stuff, other types of games, and all the other shit, and blah blah blah. I understand where he's coming from. He understands that I like Pokemon and I play, but he still questioned me about it. And he always used to call me out when I defended Pokemon. And yet he's sitting here telling me he's gonna buy the games. And then I was like, well, fuck, should I just buy the games? And then like I ended up wanting to buy the games, even though I still don't care for them. I didn't care for them at that point. I wanted to buy the games. And I called Doruk up, and I could have lied to you guys. I could have just said no. I waited because I didn't get the games till Wednesday, the Wednesday after the release of the game. So I could have lied and said no. I waited. I was able to survive. No, I didn't even last a day. I was like, I literally, what ended up happening is like I told Doruk and I told my best friend, if I go to the store today and the games are still there, I'm buying the games. They didn't have the games. The ones that were left were for the reserved copies, which is why I say you should, if it's a game you're really interested in and you think it's gonna be good and it turns out to be good, reserve your games or pre-order them and all that stuff. Unless you don't want to take any chances. Anyways, I ended up having to wait till Wednesday. I actually bought them on Monday. Like I paid for everything on Monday and then I went on Wednesday to pick them up. And I actually was fully depressed that whole weekend because I was so happy that I was able to say no to Game Freak, to say no to Pokemon, that I was not gonna buy any of these games ever, and then I didn't even last a day. And I was like, I'm being serious. I was legit depressed that entire weekend because I wanted to go against my statements from 3 years ago. But no, Game Freak has my soul somewhere in a jar in their offices, mocking me, saying, ha ha ha, you thought you were going to get away from us, but no. And like, Dork's story really resonates, right? And Zach actually said in the chat, well, why the fuck did you waste your money? Because you know you're not going to like the games. I bought Platinum.
Zach was like legit confused about it.
Zach was completely out of it. And here's the thing. I bought Platinum even though I hated Diamond and Pearl. That's the way this relationship works. Game Freak doesn't give a fuck about my feelings. They're just gonna give me a fucking gift. And I swear, and it's painful. Like, it really. But you know what? There was one thing I was able to do. Right? Dork hates me for this. He still to this day hates me for this. But there was one thing I was able to keep my promise on. And it's the fact that I do not give a damn about any of the starters in this generation. And I have this awesome little clip for you guys that Doruk hates me for, but it was my statement.
I mean, sorry, let's be honest.
It was my statement to these games, and I still do not give a damn about them. So here you go.
It's time. Doruk, this is for you. I will not be keeping this piece of shit. Boom. It was supposed to say PC, but I fucked up the nickname. This thing is gonna go away forever. And now my partner, that Pichu right there.
Ah! What do you think? Did you guys like that? I loved it. I felt so relieved when I did that.
I fucking hate you, man.
Don't flat out hates. And then you had freaking Cupchu in the chat. You could have given it to me. And I'm like, nah, son, nah. This is gonna go. This is garbage. Get out of my face. I did like the way I. Okay, so I got Rowlet. I just get obviously clearly tell. Because I didn't care for any of the starters. I literally played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I sent Doruk the video of that. I'm not gonna add it here because that's just adding extra time that doesn't need to be here. And then landed on Rowlet, and then it took me I took 20 minutes. It was literally 20 minutes of me trying to catch a freaking Pichu, and he's my starter now. And he evolved. Here's the little clip of him evolving right here.
Time to evolve my starter.
Boom. Buddy, this is my starter. I have a Pikachu as my starter. Come at me. Shut the fuck up. It's my buddy.
You're a heartless person.
Fuck the Gen 7 starters.
That little Rowlet is gonna be weak and hungry and lonely in the wild.
He's gonna get eaten by.
How does that make you feel?
I do not. You know what? It's a Pokemon world. If he can't defend himself, that's his fault. That's his problem.
Not really, though.
That's his problem. He needs to be able to take care of himself. He's a Pokemon.
He's level 5, man. Come on.
No. Because of how long it took me, all the stuff I had to do. No, he's like level 8. Okay, he's level 8. He can handle himself with those level.
Okay.
He can handle himself with those level 4s in the grass. Okay.
Well, you monster.
Call me what you want. I was able to keep at least that. That is my only victory in this whole thing. That right there. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be in the comments. You're a monster. Blah 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 blah. You know what? You can call me all you want. I can at least say one of my promises was kept. Now, what I mean by that, if you guys remember, I said that if I happen to get these games, I was gonna put the starter in the PC after catching my first Pokemon. Now, I technically didn't do that exactly, but I did one better. I didn't put it in the PC. I released it. It's amazing.
You enjoy the pain of Rowlet, right?
I mean, it could have been any of them. I really do not care. It could have been Litten. It could have been Poplio. It's gonna be released regardless.
Don't you dare talk shit about Lynn.
If I look, you know what I'm gonna do, Dork. If I get Litten in when I play Moon,
Oh no.
I'm gonna release it again, and I'm gonna send you the footage, just to see how you feel.
See, now I actually believe you're a monster. I was just saying it because, but
No. If
now I made it official.
If I get Litten in Pokemon Moon when I play that, and I happen to get Litten as the option, it's gonna get released just like Rowlet was in Pokemon Sun.
Wow.
And if it's
Yes,
Poplio too, whoever it is that I get, I'm gonna release it. Boom.
Okay.
Savage.
I just really wish I had I drafted the 3 starters in our settlement tournament so I can defeat you with them.
So you can get blown away for the garbage that you picked.
Oh, wow.
Trash. Complete and utter trash.
And by trash, obviously, I mean perfectly designed, awesome Pokemon.
No, none of them are. No, get out of here. The only one that looks decent is Rowlet's Final Evolution, but because of its stats, and it's just terrible. They're all terrible. They're all garbage.
Is it though?
Yes, they're all trash.
Nah.
Just like Meganium.
I refuse it.
Just like Meganium.
Oh, come on, not no, that's just rude.
Garbage.
Wow.
Anyways, that's just the video for today. I wanted to let you guys know that I failed, but I was able to achieve something. I was able to keep at least one of my words, and that's not use a starter. Boom. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Doruk, any final words before we end it off?
I mean, that I hate you, that you're a monster, that little Rowlet is gonna die in agony, but not much to say here.
Good. That's what he deserves for being trash. Alright, well, we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead, comment all you want in the description, in the comment section. Description, what the fuck am I saying? Comment all you want. Call me trash, call me garbage, call me a monster, call me whatever you want. I don't care. I did what I did. I ended up buying the game, so you can shit talk me all you want. Dork has been doing that for a while now. He's completely. I honestly do think I deserve it because I was not able to keep my word and not buy the games.
Yeah, talking trash about you just like has been my hobby for the past weekend.
But at the end of the day, I released the fucking Rowlet into the wild, and nobody can take that away from me.
Yeah,
See you guys later. We're out of here.